Hidden deep in the jungles of Central America lies the crumbling remnants of a civilization so ancient, its secrets are still shrouded in mystery. A culture that thrived thousands of years before the rise of the Maya and the Aztec, yet one that left behind puzzling monuments and cryptic symbols. They are known as the Olmecs, and their story is one woven into the very fabric of ancient history. But who were they, and how did they shape the future of Mesoamerica? Join us as we unravel the enigma of the ancient Olmec civilization, a people whose legacy may still influence the world today. Chapter 1. The Rise of the Olmec Civilization. Long before the Great Pyramids of Teotihuacan rose, or the mighty Maya cities flourished, the Olmec civilization thrived along the Gulf Coast of present-day Mexico. Their reign began around 1200 BCE, but the seeds of their culture may have taken root even earlier. The Olmecs built colossal cities, such as San Lorenzo and La Venta, where their influence spread like wildfire across Mesoamerica. But how did this mysterious civilization rise to such power, and what secrets did they leave behind? The Olmecs were more than just builders. They were artists, astronomers, and possibly even inventors of the first written language in the Americas. Their colossal stone heads, each weighing tons, have puzzled archaeologists for centuries. How did they move these massive sculptures, some from quarries miles away? Could the Olmecs have possessed knowledge or technologies lost to time? Chapter 2. The Enigmatic Colossal Heads. The colossal heads of the Olmecs are perhaps their most recognizable and enduring legacy. Carved from massive boulders of basalt, these heads, some standing over 9 feet tall, depict stern, almost otherworldly faces. What were these heads meant to represent? Were they gods, rulers, or something else entirely? The effort required to transport and carve these heads has baffled researchers for generations. Could the Olmecs have had advanced methods of stoneworking? Or was it sheer manpower and ingenuity that allowed them to create these massive works of art? More intriguingly, some believe the heads may be representations of their rulers, each one imbued with the soul of a long-lost king, guarding the secrets of their people for eternity. Chapter 3. The Olmec Influence on Later Civilizations. The Olmecs were not isolated. Their influence stretched far beyond their cities, laying the foundations for future Mesoamerican cultures. Their art, architecture, and religious practices seeped into the cultures of the Maya, the Zapotec, and the Aztec. The concept of sacred ball games, monumental pyramids, and even certain deities found in later Mesoamerican civilizations may have originated with the Olmecs. Could the Olmecs have been the true progenitors of these complex societies? Their religious iconography, such as the jaguar, serpents, and human-jaguar hybrids, became powerful symbols in the cultures that followed. But while their art and ideas lived on, the true nature of the Olmec people remains a mystery. Did they peacefully influence their neighbors, or did they impose their culture through conquest? Chapter 4. Mysterious Religion and Gods. The Olmecs' religion was as enigmatic as the civilization itself. Their gods were powerful and often fearsome, represented by animals like jaguars, snakes, and eagles. But their most mysterious deity may have been the feathered serpent, a figure that would later appear in both Maya and Aztec mythology. Were these gods merely metaphors for natural forces, or did the Olmecs believe in a higher power with dominion over life, death, and the cosmos? Archaeologists have uncovered altars, thrones, and ceremonial objects that suggest the Olmecs practiced complex rituals. Bloodletting and human sacrifice may have been central to their religious ceremonies, an attempt to appease their gods and ensure the continuation of their civilization. Chapter 5. The Fall of the Olmecs. Around 400 BCE, the Olmec civilization mysteriously collapsed. Their cities were abandoned, their monuments left to be swallowed by the jungle. But why? Scholars have long debated the reasons behind the fall of the Olmecs. Did internal strife tear apart their society? Or was their downfall caused by environmental changes, such as shifting rivers, drought, or volcanic activity? Some believe that the Olmecs may have been victims of their own success. As their civilization grew, they may have depleted the very resources that sustained them, leading to famine and societal collapse. Others argue that outside invaders could have hastened their decline. The truth, however, remains elusive. The Olmecs vanished, leaving behind only fragments of their once great civilization. Chapter 6. The Lost Knowledge of the Olmecs. What if the Olmecs held knowledge far beyond what we understand today? Some researchers suggest that the Olmecs may have possessed an understanding of astronomy and mathematics that rivaled later civilizations. Could they have had a written language? Some discoveries point to mysterious symbols and inscriptions, possible evidence of early writing systems. But despite numerous discoveries, we still cannot fully decode the messages left behind by the Olmecs. What secrets might these inscriptions hold? Could they unlock the mysteries of their civilization, revealing the hidden truths about their rise and fall? Or will their knowledge remain forever out of reach? Chapter 7. The Legacy of the Olmecs Today. Though the Olmec civilization disappeared long ago, their legacy lives on in the cultures that followed. The Maya and Aztec civilizations, which rose after the Olmecs, carried forward many of their traditions, from religious beliefs to artistic styles. Even today, echoes of Olmec culture can be seen in the rituals and customs of indigenous peoples in Mexico. The Olmec heads stand as silent sentinels of a civilization that shaped the ancient world, yet left behind more questions than answers. Who were the Olmecs? What drove them to create such monumental works of art? And what secrets did they take with them when their civilization vanished? Perhaps one day, we will uncover the truth behind the mystery of the Olmecs. But for now, their story remains one of the greatest enigmas of the ancient world. The Olmec civilization, a mystery that continues to haunt us. We may never fully understand their world, but their influence continues to ripple through time, touching the very foundations of human history. Their legacy is carved into stone, but their greatest secrets remain hidden just beneath the surface. Will we ever uncover the truth of the Olmecs? Or will they forever remain a shadow in the annals of time? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the mysteries of the ancient world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more unsolved mysteries. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the unknown.